How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I really do appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Real quick before I start today's video, I want to thank everybody that watched yesterday's video. There was about a popular gun rights activist whose home had been raided by the ATF just days before Thanksgiving. And also I want to thank the 100 new subscribers that subscribed to the channel after watching that video. And if you haven't watched that video yet, at the end of this video, I'll leave a link to it and it'll take you straight to that video. Imagine living in such a gun-hating state. In order for you to be able to possess a firearm or ammunition, you would have to go to the state police. And then they decide whether you can have your Second Amendment rights. And they will issue what they call a FOID card, which is a firearm owner's identification card. Last time I checked, the Constitution gave us the right to keep and bear arms, not the state police in Illinois. But there is hope in the near future that the FOID card will be no more, and the law-abiding citizens won't have to apply for their Second Amendment rights. And it's all up to a 3-judge panel of the 4th District Appellate Court. On December 19th, the court heard testimony that was brought by Guns Save Lives. And the gun group contends that the FOID card requirement is unconstitutional. They say it's unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. And when it comes to the Bruin decision, there are no comparable laws to the Illinois FOID card. Imagine that you had to go to your state police to get a card that gives you permission, let's say that gives you freedom of speech or freedom of religion or any other of our rights. It's absolutely ridiculous that people have to jump through hoops to keep and bear arms. And of course the state argued just the opposite. The state contends that the government can regulate to seek to keep firearms out of the hands of people who are dangerous and therefore likely to misuse them. And that applies to public carry and at-home protection. But they say the judge in the case didn't particularly like that statement. And he told that attorney that the recent U.S. Supreme Court precedent dealt with not keeping firearms in the home, but with allowing some regulations on the carrying of firearms in public. He also said to the attorney, I know you're doing the best to answer the question, but it'll go faster if you do. And also the state contends, which is a lot of bullcrap, that the FOID card requirement only impacts criminals. But of course this law affects all law-abiding citizens. And there are already laws in place that make it against the law for felons to own firearms. And of course what the plaintiffs are looking for at the end of this trial is the court to rule that the FOID card requirement is unconstitutional and stop all enforcement of the law. But of course, no matter which way it goes, it will be appealed to the Illinois Supreme Court. I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section. How do you think the court is going to rule in this case? Will they rule in favor of the state to keep the FOID card going? Or will they rule in favor of the plaintiff and say that the FOID card requirement is unconstitutional and toss it out in the garbage where it belongs? And as always, I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. You guys continue to crush it by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications, as well as leaving comments. And I really do appreciate it. And I invite everybody to come back and watch my next video.